math series, we have the Goldbach's conjecture. Okay? So in this question, they'll give you an even number. Okay, and they'll be asking you to find the first two prime numbers whose sum is the even number. That is, for example, if they give, this is going to be your input, n is 74. Okay, so in the output, you are supposed to print the first two prime numbers whose sum is the even number. So what are the first two prime numbers? 3 and 71. Okay, so 3, because 3, how? 3 plus 71 is 74. So these are the first two prime numbers. 3 comes first, right? So 3 plus 71 is 74. Let's take another example. If they give an input as 1024, then the output must be the first two prime numbers whose sum is this even number. This is an even number. They are going to give you an even number as input, and you are supposed to find the first two prime numbers whose sum is the even number. So that is going to be what? 3 and 1021 in this case. 3 is one even number, 1021. On summation, you get this even number. 3 is one prime number, 1021 is another prime number. And on summation, it gives you this even number, right? Fine. I hope this is clear. So, in previous session, we had seen how to find all the prime numbers plus then a given number n, right? So, if you have not seen the previous tutorial, I request you to go back so that it becomes easy for you. I'm not going to explain things right here. This question is basically a sieve of Eratosthenes question. Okay? Yeah, so what you're going to do is that I'm going to generate all the prime numbers that is less than n. Okay? So now for 74th, I'm going to generate all the prime numbers less than n. What will I do? Bool of primes of n plus 1, right? Bool of primes of n plus 1. So that is going to generate all the prime numbers that is less than 74. So this is going to hold the value of what? Either true or false. And I'm going to set memset primes of true. So as you can see, this is exactly what we have done in sieve of Eratosthenes, right? Primes. So now we'll do the same prime thing, but what I'm actually coming to tell you is that whenever you get this 74 or whatever n, you're going to generate all the prime numbers, right? So it is going to have starting 0 up till what? It is going to be till 73, right? No, 74 plus 1, so it's going to be up till 74 only. 0, 1, 2, so on till 74. So the first one that is true and the last one that accounts to true will be your answer. What I'm coming to tell you is that primes of I and primes of n minus I, if both of these is true at one point of time, that will be your answer. Okay, so to find these primes only, we will be using sieve of Eratosthenes. P is equal to 2, P into P is less than or equal to n, P plus plus. I have already explained this code, so I'm not explaining it again. I'm just writing this code to find all the prime numbers that is lesser than 74. I is equal to P into P. So using which I'll get all the prime numbers. So after I get all the prime numbers, I'm going to traverse from 2, right? I is less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So if primes of I and primes of n minus I, then, which means I'll start from, let me suppose 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, I'm having till 74, okay. So initially I'm starting off with 2 only. I'm going to start from here only. 2, 3, 4, so on till 74. So 2 will be marked as false, right? 2 will be marked as true only. This one will also be marked as true. 4 will be marked as false. And 74 will be marked as false. Okay. So now I'm starting with here. So I is 2. So what is n minus I? N is what? 74. 74 minus 2 is going to be 72. 72, as you can see, it is an even number, so obviously it will be having primes of 72 will be false only. Okay, primes of 72 will be false. So primes of 2 and primes of 72. Okay, so this is going to be true and this is going to be false. So true and false will amount to false. Okay, this AND operation will only amount to true if it's going to be true and true. If it's going to be false and true, this will be false only. If it's going to be false and false, this is also going to be false only. Only if it's going to be true and true, it will give me the answer of true. Okay, so primes of 2 and 72 will be false. Nextly, I'll be having primes of 3. This is I. So what is n minus I? N minus I is 74 minus 3. So what is this 74 minus 3? It is 71. So primes of 71. This is also true. So this is also true. So these are the first two prime numbers that is going to give me the sum of the even number that is given in the question. So therefore, if this is going to be it, I'll see out I and n minus I. Right? So this is going to be my final answer and I can actually break out the loop. So that's it. This is the end of a function void Goldbach conjecture given the input n. Okay, so that's it. So this completes our Goldbach's conjecture question. I hope you understood it. So see you in the next session. Bye for now.